Hello. I didn't see you there. Well, it's been a good while, hasn't it? I want to say a bit over a month now. Probably somewhere around there. As you can see, my hair has grown out quite a bit. And, well, I'm here talking about Evensong. And, just a bit of a backstory for this band. I haven't listened to the last two songs on here. That's all I really gotta say. And this is probably one of the nicest vinyls that I got at the current moment. Most of you guys just have the I believe this is like a brand new printing, so warning copyrights. I don't think this record company is still around. Anyways, I'm here to talk about Evensong by Evensong. This is their only published album. They are a 1973 band, I believe. Just a quick fact check. But I do know they are... Okay, well... Anyways, it's pretty hard to like have them show up in the... Here we go. 1972, my bad. And I believe one of the members is dead. Anyways, so... And it's not to be confused with a death metal band of the same name or the Anglican prayer of the same name. It's Evensong. They're a folk pop duo, whichever you want to say it. And well, basically, if you want to listen to English Simon and Garfunkel, this will be right up your alley. They have this sort of same kind of soft, soothing acoustics, vocals, and all that kind of jazz, but not jazz. You get what? It's a form of expression. Anyway, so yeah, this is probably the most obscure band I have lined up so far for this show, or for this part of the show. And there's not a whole lot to say. This is a Shazak, is that, I don't know how to pronounce it. Shazak, Czech. Am I spelling that right? I'm not 100% sure. But like the most information that I've ever found out about the band is from this handy little printed out thing that they included with it. I get some background information of the singers and well, and it also goes over the songs and stuff like that. Yeah, this is a Czech reprinting, and I believe they made 1,000 of these. So, and I seriously doubt anyone else has bought it. So, if you're interested in it, give them a listen. They're on Spotify for some reason, which I think is pretty weird, because this is, yeah, made in Czech. See, okay, I did spell it right then. Okay, well. Anyway, so yeah, it's kind of a folk ambient rock kind of stuff, and it has some great tracks on it. Like, well, I prefer side 1 over side 2, just a personal preference of mine, especially since I haven't listened to the last 2 on side 2. Oh, this is shit. Oh, so the band formed in sometime during the late 60s, and consisted of 2 members throughout their whole thing, and they actually did a brief college tour in America, which from the Wikipedia page I believe it was from, and from their little biographical, from the little page that they have included in the vinyl, actually went very well for them. So it's kind of strange how you don't really hear about them too much. But then again, it doesn't really tell you like how big this tour was. But they were apparently bigger in Europe, which obviously would make sense since they are an English band. So it's kind of strange how they never made a second record. But I would say that this, as just by itself, is pretty good. It's nice, chill, kind of soothing kind of music. You know, you can just turn it off and not really pay attention to it. And it's just nice and soothing. I think soothing is the best word to describe it, because it's not really, it never goes hard. It never goes like fast or except for the second track, I Was Her Cowboy. I Was Her Cowboy. It's also a very great song. So if you want an entrance to the album, I'd say go for I Was Her Cowboy, which is the second track on the record, because it's more it's not like ambient kind of folk pop. It's just kind of like a kind of a country influenced rock song. It's weird, but like the music and just like, it's just something you can just like jive with, you know, just something you can like, yeah, tap your foot with. And the lyrics are pretty funny too. And there's also this like little like piano that's playing in the background that just kind of, that's just a nice cherry on top of the cake. So it's a great track. I would recommend that one out of all of them. And there's a few other softer songs like Smallest Man in the World, which is a pretty great song. It also has some kind of strange lyrics. And that's kind of a running theme throughout the whole vinyl record album thing, is that their lyrics are just kind of out there, but in like a good sense. I'm like talking about Xenu and how he's gonna come consume plants or some bullshit like that. So it's kind of strangely influenced lyrics, I guess you could say. Like in Smallest Man in the World, they're talking about a literal smallest man in the world, like the ones you would see in a carnival or a sideshow attraction or something like that. It's not saying like, it's not like a metaphor. It's like they're talking about a literal smallest man in the world. And then in the song Dodos and Dinosaurs, it's more of a, I'm not sure really. It's a nice just song to relax to. All of these are. So yeah, if you just want to turn something on in the background, it's just nice, soft, and soothing, I would highly recommend this album. It's also $20 for the vinyl, which I think like you might not be able to see like all of it, but I really do love like the look of it, because it's the 2 band members sitting in like for a photo thing, and like everything around them is animated, as you can probably see actually. So I just like the vibe of this. Like the whole vibe, it just feels good. Feels wholesome, you know? And yeah. So I would highly recommend you checking out this album if you're into soft, folk pop, country-ish kinds of songs. If you like Simon Garfunkel, you'll probably like this. Like I said, they're pretty much just an English Simon and Garfunkel. I believe I said that. Or at least I've used that to describe it to people I know. So, yeah, that's how I got 2 weeks of waiting for a barely 10-minute video. Well, since I guess this is the music show, I guess I shouldn't say that I am working on a second and third album. It's more of a EP, since I looked up the definition of like an album, and I've seen the differences now of an album and an EP. And my album Knoy plays with himself, which you can go check out if you like. That would probably be considered an EP, not an album, because it barely reaches 13 minutes. So, or is it 13 or is it 15? It's been a while since I've listened to it because I hate the sound of my own voice. That's why I don't really do a whole lot of editing. That and I just don't really have the. It barely reached 14. Well, yeah. So I'm working on 2 more. One's gonna be more guitar focused, and the other will be more synth focused. So I'll be on the lookout for that. I'll probably be posting a few songs from there pretty soon, because I think I just shot a bit too far with my previous one, just trying to make it sound like a studio album. So anyways, I hope you enjoy the music, and I hope I brought to light some album that you'll probably enjoy. I feel like it would appeal to a very broad audience. So I hope you all enjoy it, and I hope you all enjoyed this video talking about it. The next one I'll have a bit more to work with, because the person is still making music today, and he's still pretty obscure, I would say. So leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe, yada yada yada. Spread this channel like a religion, and not an actual religion, of course. I would hate that for me to be worshipped for whatever fucking reason. Anyways, next video will probably be the movie show. Maybe I can squeeze in an art show. I still have that one canvas to finish up, so we'll see. And I'll see you next time. And I guess I'll just go ahead and recommend the top 5 songs to listen to. First being Was Her Cowboy, Smallest Man in the World, Firefly was pretty alright, Gypsy, Dodos and Dinosaurs, and probably Story of Time. I would recommend you check out those songs, not in that specific order. Definitely check out Was Her Cowboy first, just to see if you like that song, and then check out the others to see if you'll like the rest of the album, because that one's the more kind of stand out from the rest. So the others follow in the same kind of soft guitar thing. So I'll see you next time.